Yeah, it's been a good year for the Bison soccer team. As they mentioned, we are the #1 seed for the Summit League tournament coming up this week in Brookings, and it's been a great effort. We finished the season undefeated in the Summit League, and I look back to August 4th when we first came in here and we met with it as a team and we set our goals, and our team set a goal of being 7-0-1 in the Summit League. Well, we ended up 7-0-1, so we did a pretty good job of projecting that, and it's been an enjoyable year. This group's incredible. We've got some standouts. Lauren Miller broke a school record in goals this year. Sierra Bonham broke the shutout record. But it's also some of the unsung heroes that have done things really well. Tori Veth, defender, senior. Megan Johnson, senior defender. Natalie Fensky, defender. Those three have been played almost every minute of every game this year and done a great job. Gabby Arnquist in the midfield has been outstanding, another senior. And then our younger players have stepped up. Our juniors, Amy Yang, Lauren Miller, and then some of our freshmen have been really, really good. And yesterday at Western Illinois, we went out. We know we had the #1 seed locked up, so we wanted to see some of our younger players, and so we started 4 freshmen, and we controlled the game with those players in the lineup. So the future's bright, even though we're losing some good seniors. But we're really looking forward to this weekend in the Summit League tournament. We know we're going to face a tough South Dakota team, a team we beat in double overtime a few weeks ago. They're very good defensively, and they've got some dangerous forwards. Corey Strang is one of the leading scorers in the league, and so it'll be a difficult game for us. Now it's knockout soccer, and on any given day anyone can win, even though we're the 1 seed. I think any one of the 4 teams can get a result this weekend, but it's our next goal is to win the Summit League tournament and get onto the NCAA tournament, and that's our goal, and that's our hope. But we got to get through South Dakota on Thursday. Any questions?
What's it like having someone like Sierra in goal, or shutout she's put up? I mean, how does that help you in a tournament like this when you have a goalie who has that potential?
Anytime you got a good goalkeeper, your players in front of you have confidence that if you're going to give up a shot, that she's going to save it. And yesterday's game was a good example. Western took a lot of long-range shots, and there was no concern by anyone on our staff that they were going to score from those long-range shots. And our defenders know that, and she does a great job leading from behind. And when you have confidence in your keeper, your defenders can take a little more risk sometimes because they know that Sierra will come up with a save, and she's been doing that for 4 years for us.
Has she even gotten better this year? She's been successful throughout, but do you even feel she's even been better this year as compared to her previous 3?
Yeah, I think she's just been really consistent. Ironically, a year ago, she had to come up with some really big saves to keep us in games. This year, she hasn't had to do it because we've been a better team. We've had more of the ball. We've controlled more of the game. So I can't think of one save this year that was, mesmerizing, other than maybe the Kansas exhibition because they had a lot of opportunities early in the year. But, last year, there were 2 standout saves against Oral Roberts and Omaha that just – even their coaches were saying, wow, what a great save. She hasn't had to do that this year. Our defense has been much better, but, she's just a great goalkeeper. She's a great kid. She works really hard, and she's deserved all the accolades.
Coach, you guys went down there a couple of weeks ago to play SDSU. You tied them. They're on the other side of the bracket. Is it almost a blessing that South Dakota is so good that you can't look past them? You have to stay focused on this game?
Yeah, it's one game at a time. We can't look to the final. It's going to be a battle with South Dakota. It was a game that went to double overtime with 2 minutes left that we beat them, going down to Brookings, it's a tough place to play. We haven't done real well down there. Last time we were there were 25, 30-mile-an-hour winds blowing the length of the field. So the game was pretty ugly. It wasn't a great barometer of the 2 teams. Fortunately, I think the weather's going to be a little bit better this week, a little colder, but at least we won't have the winds. And like I said, we just got to take it one game at a time.
How special of a season is Lauren Miller having for you?
She had an incredible season. Last year she scored 9 or 10 goals, whatever it was, but she was hurt all year, and so she wasn't that explosive person. And this year she's willing to put it on her shoulders. We've said to the team, we need other players to step up. But if Lauren scores the next 10 goals for us, we don't care. But she's found a way to score goals in big moments. The Friday night was a great example. IUPI was better than their record, and Lauren scored both goals with her left foot. She's not left-footed, and she's really advanced her game. And being healthy certainly helps. She's much fitter than she's been in the past, and teams have to deal with her, and they'll man mark her, try to man mark out of games, and she still finds a way to score goals.
Coach, having a senior-based team when it's one and done, how big is that?
I think it's super important. I think, we've been playing for our seniors for the last few weeks. We wanted to make sure that they went out with the Summit League championship. And, on senior night at home, in the rain, we played one of our best games of the year. And our girls were playing for those 4 seniors. And we want to make sure that we can extend this as long as we possibly can. And they know what it takes. They've been there. They know the heartbreak. We've been to a final. We've been to multiple semifinals. And now they want to take the next step. And I think our underclassmen love our seniors. I mean, we're a close-knit family, and we love each other as a group. And they don't want to see these kids end their career without another title, so to speak. And so I think that's important.